Welcome, Aquarius, to your weekly reading. You made it into the top 3 this week for the most viewed videos. So you've number 3 spot, last but not least in the top 3, that's for sure. So thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for liking the videos. It's super helpful, motivating. I can't wait to grow the channel even more, to bring even more fantastic, beautiful people together. Let's not waste any more time and get right into your reading, Aquarius. Spirit, what is the overarching energy for Aquarius this week? I honestly can't even remember what your reading was last week. It's not coming to my mind. So regardless, we're in a new week. What have we got here? Yang. So Yang is about giving. Okay. Higher power on the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. I kind of really hope this is a love reading. Aries was really heavy. And not very happy. So I'm hoping that we can bring a little love into your reading here. I'm desperate to do a love reading, Aquarius. Let's see though. We want whatever's best for you. So Spirit, what do you have for Aquarius this week, please? Tell us a little more about this giving energy. It's interesting as I notice it's the number 1. Right? So it's like new beginnings. What's this about? I love the Yang card in this. It's so powerful. Like just the colors coming from that ball of light. I could stare at that all day. But the reading must go on. Spirit, please get us started for today for Aquarius. What do you have to say to Aquarius this week, please? We'll take any and all jumpers. Aquarius, please. This is too boring for you guys. Please just fast forward. You can't force magic, right? There we go. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, I love. 10 of Pentacles in this deck is abundance on your own, okay? Gosh, it's I think the only deck I have where the 10 of Pentacles isn't represented by like a family unit, you know, with the kids and the partners and stuff like that. This one is more about obtaining something on your own, doing it on your own, having everything that you need, surrounded by the natural world. Then we have the 3 of Wands coming out and the 7 of Swords. Like seriously, the 7 of Swords has come out in every reading tonight, I believe. Yeah, I think it came out both in Cancer and Aries. So the 3 of Wands really, to me, talks about wanting something so badly. It's to me almost like reaching out to somebody. It's like shining a light, expecting communication back. Like it's reaching out, almost like using an SOS system or something like that, or a flare, saying like, I'd love to talk to you. Like, please, can you see this? Like, reach out to me. You know, you've been burning this candle for a while, for sure. Yeah, you're looking forward to this, whatever it is. With the 7 of Swords here, though, like, ooh, it's an icky energy at first glance here. I don't deal with this deck a lot, so just give me a moment here to check in. You know, it's almost this energy of you've got something and you've got something good. There's so many possibilities for you, but you're not feeling good about it. Like in this card, this person isn't getting any satisfaction from what they have. Like it's really this hollow feeling. And it's interesting because they're kind of looking back at this 3 of Wands. The Magician on the bottom of the deck there. Tell us more about this 7 of Swords situation here. Maybe I just need to eat supper and have a good night's sleep, but the readings are really difficult today. Justice and the Strength card. Whatever this situation was, justice has been served, and it's only made you stronger. I feel like it's a situation where you were waiting for communication from someone, or you're waiting for someone to come back to you. And there's this disappointment here. There's a great deal of disappointment here. But justice, I just keep hearing that justice was served, and this has brought you much more strength. Like it's similar to this Ten of Pentacles energy. I'm getting that you never knew how strong you were until this happened. And you're never going to let that go again, is what I'm hearing. So it's almost like, and even like the bald eagles flying above, right? It really adds in that extra element of power through this. I keep hearing like you're never going to let that happen again. Like you've learned from this. Yeah. I'm hearing more than I'm seeing in these cards, actually. Let's go with that. Whatever this was, it was meant to happen. Something about giving. Interesting. Let's explore that more. Tell us a little more about this situation. Can we get some background on this here? Oh, hello, Jack. The bird has woken. Let me get some more. He's finally come to life. So we've got the Six of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Fool in reverse, Five of Wands. Damn it, that card came up for all the readings too. The Empress and Six of Pentacles. Wow, okay. The Six of Cups almost reminds me of the Star card. Through this, something was offered to you. It's almost like insight that you've gotten, or it's almost, I almost have this energy of looking back in the past, like almost like inner child work, where you went back into your past and explored something and it was a gift to you. Like through exploring your past, something was presented to you that was a gift that took you further into life, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles coming out next, I'm just trying to get a sense if this is you or if this is someone else or an aspect of you. I really feel like this is you, quite honestly. I don't know if you've got Earth in your chart, but there's this energy of like fiery passion, but it's very tempered, it's very measured. Being at one with the earth sort of thing. So you're a very earthy person, like you like nature a lot. It's where your comfort zone is. It's where you feel most inspired. It's where you feel most alive, okay? Just very confident. Again, with this Strength card, I'm just getting this evolution into someone who's incredibly confident, who lost a little bit of this innocence. Through exploring this, you lost a bit of your innocence, your naivety, kind of that younger soul, and you've matured. There's a great maturation taking place here, because I feel like this is your energy in the Six of Cups moving forward into the Queen of Pentacles. There's something here about a new beginning not happening, deciding not to embark on something new, and this conflict that was created from this, that to me, shares the energy of this Seven of Swords, Justice, the Fool, and Five of Wands. And again, it's almost like you've morphed into this Empress energy. So it's almost like, I don't know if you've gone through a healing process where you morph and morph into something higher and stronger and that sort of thing better, like the work that you've put into this situation, okay, the time and effort that you've put into this healing situation has led to you to the Empress, right? The Empress energy. Almost like a balancing here from the Six of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like this kind of fine-tuning this energy of like confidence and, the seat of your power sort of thing into a gentler energy. So kind of roughing, so not this naivety and this innocence and this kind of like directness and confidence, this very earthiness, but almost taking those two and combining them and balancing them even more to come out as the Empress, okay? Yeah, speaking to me about balance. This is about balancing those aspects of yourself through this journey. I'm curious though, what is this about? Like all this conflict, this Seven of Swords, Five of Wands. Spirit, please tell us a little bit more about, I just got drawn up for the Yang card and something about you've been giving too much of yourself, or you had given too much of yourself. Tell us a little bit more about the Seven of Swords situations, please, Spirit. What's with the Seven of Swords? Feeling incredibly tired all of a sudden, so I don't know if you guys are exhausted or if this has been an exhausting journey, but like seriously, my back hurts. Like it's like I just want to lay down. Spirit, tell us a bit more about this Seven of Swords energy, please. What went on here? What's going on here? Is this a secret? Feels like it doesn't want to come out. Tell us about the Seven of Swords, please, Spirit. I just heard something about a second wind, like someone getting a second wind here. Yeah. Seriously? You're not going to tell us about the Seven of Swords. Okay, what was the Five of Wands about then, Spirit? What was this Five of Wands about? What was all this? I don't know if it's a fight between partners, like if this was someone that you were interested in, like you had several people that were interested in you and they're kind of going at it. There's some ego involvement though. I'm getting like a fire sign, Leo, Aries or Sag, but it feels more Leo-ish to me for sure. There's something to do with this transformation not taking place, about a new beginning being turned down potentially, like rejecting someone maybe. Case of rejection here. But that led to this squabbling, this fighting, and one person had more skin in the game, I'm hearing. One person had more skin in the game. Yeah, whatever this was, it left you out in the cold. Or someone felt left out in the cold. But you see behind you is a new dawn. Okay, new dawn, new beginning. And it's almost like you were protected. I feel like financially you were protected in this situation. Guys, this is not making a lot of sense to me, but I'm just going with it because it makes sense to someone out there. It's not for me to decide what it's all about. And I've really been finding lately, like, the readings really don't come into clarity until about halfway through, where it was about there. Tell us more about this Five of Pentacles energy, the Five of Wands. Interesting that they're both fives. I don't know if that number is significant to you. Sorry about my bird, everyone. It's his bedtime. Sometimes he likes to put in his 2 cents. Yeah, did anything flip out there? No, it's like it wants to flip out, but it won't. Spirit, tell us more about whatever this conflict was that left you out in the cold. I'm being drawn up to the Yang card again, like you were giving too much. The Ten of Swords in reverse. It's almost like this was in your best interest. Is what I'm hearing. Again, I'm not seeing it so much today as I'm hearing it. Jack. Seriously. Yeah. Like I'm really hearing it was for your own good, whatever happened. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below if this is resonating with anybody. I'm super curious. New beginning. Whatever this was, this conflict that happened, and I feel like it's something to do with a relationship and, you know, potentially people fighting over you. This had to end. You had to be left out in the cold so that you could create this new beginning, is what I'm getting. Okay, so that you could get out here. Okay. None of this would have happened. The evolution of you would not have happened. The healing would not have happened without this. I'm hearing a blessing in disguise. Okay. I'm wondering if that's why it's taking so long to get anything out, is because they don't want you focusing on this. What happened isn't important. What led to it is what I'm hearing. Okay. Who was that? Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Temperance, Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups. Okay, we gotta take them all because they were all flipped up. There were 3 people involved in this. A Knight of Cups and a Knight of Swords. Notice how they're both knights, right? We don't have kings in here. The Knight of Cups would be like a water sign, so a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This would be somebody who's very romantic, who's very gentle, who's heartfelt, kind of like your knight in shining armor. I'm so sorry about the bird. If I stop it now, though, guys, I don't have the editing capabilities yet to piece it all together, and so the reading is lost, and I don't want to lose it at this point, so we'll just give him a dirty look and see if he stops. But I feel like this Knight of Cups, again, is very loving, is very romantic. And it was one of the people making an offer towards you. The Knight of Swords is more typically an air sign, so a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody who wasn't as romantic. They're a bit less polished with their words, but they are a good communicator. I mean, they've got lots to say, but it's just a little bit of a cooler energy to them, okay? Not as romantic and kind of dreamy. So I feel like these 2 people had come towards you, and I don't know if you were involved with somebody else at the time, something along those lines. But we've got Temperance here, and so you can see the energy in this card. It's kind of sitting there thinking about things, trying to find balance. I think this is you, and thinking about what you really want out of life. And this Two of Cups energy, there's a great deal of innocence in this Two of Cups, and I felt like that's what you were looking for in whatever the situation was. You wanted something that where you were both equals, where there was this equal give and take, where it was this gentle energy. Almost, it has that Six of Cups feeling to it. Yeah, where it's, I don't want to say this, more like juvenile, like your first teenage kiss or something like that, right? Like you were looking for something that had more depth to it, is what I'm hearing. Something that had a lot more depth to it than these 2 folks here, okay? But whatever these 2 were, it's not what you were looking for. And you came to this decision. It was like the hands of fate turned, the wheels, I don't know what I'm saying. Kind of like fate intervened in this, okay, and resulted in you being left out in the cold. And this leads to a new beginning in love, is what I'm trying to say, okay? All of this has led to a new beginning in love for you. Ooh, potentially with the King of Wands, which definitely feels something more along the lines, like you can see, you feel the maturity in this card versus these 2. Like these are just knights, and there's nothing wrong with knights and stuff, but I feel like you've evolved. Like you drew the Empress energy with the Queen of Pentacles. Like here's your king. You know, a king is going to be your match here, not a knight anymore. Maybe before, right? So Aries, Leo, Sag could be coming in or has come in for you. Okay, but it was at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like that's future energy. I feel like this whole journey has been, again, more about you. and just giving too much to people. And potentially with the Knight energy, it could be that there was some codependency involved in these relationships where you were the one giving more, and you were just looking for more balance in your life. You were looking for something other than what you had, and this is leading you to a new opportunity in love. And again, we've got like the 3 lily pads in here, and one is lit up more than the other. So it's possible out of these 3 you did choose one, and that could have been this King of Wands. 8 of Swords has had you all tied up in knots sort of thing. I think this whole situation, you kind of felt tied and bound by it. You kind of felt like you didn't have a choice. It was really, really difficult to make a choice, but what you didn't realize is that you could break free of those bonds at any time. It was only kind of in your mind. It was your fears and stuff that were getting to you and stopping you from whatever this new opportunity was in love. And healing, I'm hearing too. It's taking me back up there to remind me of that. Spirit, what more can you tell us about Aquarius' situation, please? A lovely Aquarius. What more can you tell us about this situation? Feeling like an oracle moment. The 3 of Cups. It's a reunion of some sort going on here. Drawn to the full moon. Could this be occurring around the Scorpio full moon? Again, the energy of 3. There's 3s throughout here. It's very interesting to me. The number 3. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups with the Devil, King of Cups, the World, 10 of Wands, and Queen of Wands. Yow. 4 of Pentacles. This is hanging on to something, okay? This is being afraid to let something go. But we don't realize if you let that go, there's even more things, there's better things below, you know, sort of energy. This is what I get for taking so many cards. Now we've taken ourselves down the rabbit hole here. So with the 9 of Cups energy, to me, this really speaks to, you know, wishes coming true. Okay, it's almost like that energy of wish upon a star sort of thing. There's something about, there's another king coming in. There's another king coming in. This is the King of Cups. And it's interesting because we have that energy of the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, but I'm wondering if that's a distraction, if that's someone that you might have gone for before. Like, good, we've made it from the Knight to the King. But again, is that really the balance that you're looking for? When you look at that energy, where did that King of Wands go? Oh, right, he was on the bottom of the deck. I didn't even pull him out, but his was kind of more like, if you look at this coloring in here, that energy. If you look at the King of Cups, you see the balance in those 2 cards. This is more of the person that you're looking for. The King of Cups is somebody who's emotionally mature. He's not afraid of his feelings. He's not afraid to express his feelings. He's very balanced. I'm getting heart chakra energy here, right? So I think you get what I'm saying. And again, the power of 3 within this number. So to me, this is what you've dreamed of. This is what you truly desire. This is what the healed you, the part of you that's gone through this healing, again, shared energy in these cards, right? This is what you're game for. You can see like that Empress energy fits in beautifully too, okay? So I feel like this King of Cups, so someone either who fits that description or Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Interesting that I said the full moon and Scorpio. It's a Scorpio full moon, so it could be a Scorpio that you're going to be dealing with. Anyways, I think you feel that this person is just a fantasy, like it's not grounded in reality. But no, this is this is like the culmination of everything. This is like the ending of a story because someone has come in after a very long journey. I'm hearing after carrying a heavy load, after kind of going through all of these people and these experiences and stuff that led you to this person here, the person that you've always dreamed of. but you needed to do some inner work here, some healing and stuff before you could get to someone like the King of Cups. So I see this person as your counterpart, this King of Cups here. Okay, this person is a giver. Like, remember how I described them, right? They're not afraid to give emotion. They're not afraid to speak up. They're very balanced. They've got one foot on the ground, one foot in the water, right? So very balanced between that earth and water energy, which you showed as well with the Queen of Pentacles, and this more watery energy of yours in the Six of Cups, right? So there will be equal give and take in this relationship, something that you haven't had before, where it's always been you giving, giving, giving. And these knights who just need a little bit more maturing were probably, taking. They just weren't up to stuff. They're just not the same energy level as you right now. Okay. What's some advice? I feel called to bring out the wisdom of the oracle. I'm really enjoying this oracle deck lately. Like, seriously. Yeah, exchanging gifts, right? It's give and take. In this card, I don't know if you can see, like, this little kitty cat is giving a heart and she's giving a star. So you see these two are equals, and the energy in that is beautiful. It matches the energy of you two here. I'm just going to plop you guys right up here because I like it so much. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the beautiful Aquarius today? I did ask for a love reading, didn't I? Message received. Except my bird is screaming through half of it. Sorry. Spirit, what other messages do you have for us tonight? See, every time I start to talk, he'll scream, so I'll keep the chatter to a minimum. Serendipity. So when you meet this person, geez, isn't there a movie? I watched a movie a few weeks ago, and I think it was called Serendipity. It was a John Cusack, and I can't remember who else. But it was actually really cute. It was really sweet. But the joining the two of you together will be a stroke of luck. It's serendipitous, okay? I love that. It's going to kind of like, again, this is everything you've ever dreamed of, a fantasy sort of thing. And I think at one point you thought it was a pipe dream, like you just had your head in the clouds sort of thing. But no, Spirit's saying, this is like amazing, lucky, lucky, lucky. Jack. And loyal heart. Does it get much better than that? And again, the energies in this card are so similar. Like, I don't know how visual you all are, but I love just highlighting this, right? Like the colors in these cards. Whenever I get that, to me, it resonates deeply. Like, it's like a double whammy. Like, it's like a yes, yes, yes. Like, right? The celebration card, the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups. These are all shared energies, okay? Nine of Cups even. Yeah, you guys can see that, right? Yeah. This person will hold the keys to your heart. This is like such a sweet pairing. And my bird is ruining it. Jack. Spirit, what more can you tell us about this situation or this person? Mending and message in a bottle. I feel like this comes about because you did take the time to mend some past hurts and some past childhood issues. That's usually the card that I get when that's taken place. And by doing that, it might have hurt. It might have been a painful journey, but look what it's bringing, right? Like, it's bringing this soft, pink, fluffy energy, right? It's just that very, it's love, right? It's innocence. Message in a bottle. Do you already know this person? It's possible that you already know this person because I get the feeling they're going to call you. they're going to call you. So if you do know this person, expect a call. If you don't know this person, not so much, right? Jack? To be fair. Yeah, it did come out, the Justice card. So justice has been served in whatever situation came before this, okay? Just know that. Why would they want to tell you that again? I mean, it's confirmation for one thing. I don't know if you're waiting like for karmic debt. If someone hurt you in this situation previously and stuff, I don't know if this is saying like, don't worry, they'll get there sort of thing. And not to sound vicious, but karmic wise, right? Like, not that we want to get hurt or anything like that, but what goes around comes around is what I'm hearing, right? Yeah. And you're blessed. You're blessed. There's peace. It could be, you know, if you were in conflict with somebody, they could be extending an olive branch to you. But I feel like this is more spirit finally rewarding you for all of the crap that you've been put through. And no more of this having to suffer and struggle and being put in positions of conflict and, you know, where you're always giving and no one is giving back to you, right? Everyone's just take. So very good omen. Spirit, any more messages? See, I tapped his cage and now he's quiet. There we go. Any more messages for our lovely Aquarius before we sign off tonight? One more. Come to the edge. If you're a little bit scared of this, is a little bit daunting, if this seems intimidating, if you're not too sure, if you think, oh, this is just all, oh, yes, this is all in my head, you know, it's just all a fantasy and that sort of thing. No, Spirit wants you to come to the edge. That's where the love is, baby. And then yin. Seriously, guys, what have I been saying this whole reading? It's about give and take, right? And by meeting this person, again, can you see this card if I put it there? Yeah, you can. Look at that shared energy in that card. The number 2. Okay, so that's a coupling. I want this as my, hopefully YouTube picks up on that because that's the most beautiful card ever. Yeah, fork in the road. So yeah, give and receive, right? Aquarius, that was a beautiful reading. Thank you so much. My heart is full. I hope yours is too. After all, it is about you, right? If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share so that we can grow the community and bring even more awesome people on board. And I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.